Afterburner, how do you feel about being on a mountain? You know, despite of you being a field bug. What do you think? You're also staring intently at the mountain too? Hey, you're just like Fractale. Hey there guys, my name is Blake, also known as the Nerd, and welcome back to another episode of Pokémon SoulSilver. Last time was relaxing, because we went through Route 34, battled a few trainers, and we also went to the Icy Cave. Had some difficult times with the puzzles, but nonetheless, wasn't that bad when we figured it out. And we got here to Blackthorn City, which we're exploring all of this episode. Joey! You talk to me so I don't have to talk to Joey. Aroo! Voices in my head. Huh? I'm just listening to my radio. Alright, as long as we don't have to talk to Joey, because I did talk to him in the previous one. Now, I do have my item finder on, because I'm pretty sure there's an item you can get around here by having this. Or am I wrong? I am dead wrong. Well, while I'm over here, I guess I could talk to this guy. Claire, our gym leader, is waiting for you. However, it would be impossible for the run-of-the-mill trainer to win. Okay, if you say so yourself. Those trainers called Dragon Teamers are all from Blackthorn City. Ooh, interesting fact. But we did go over this house a little bit earlier, but I will go over it in very more details. This guy here is the move deleter. We've already deleted a move with strength, since we don't need it on Fractale, and I secretly taught it Avalanche. Not secretly, we did see in the last episode Avalanche would be good as like a temporary move, so that's where it is. Also, it is at level 35 and it knows Aqua Tail now. This right here, if you give this guy a heart scale, he's known as a move maniac. He's like, but it'll cost you. You trade a heart scale. So if we have a heart scale, any move is possible, as long as it's lowered it before. Again, very useful if you want a Mammal Swine right off the bat. These two right here will teach special moves to a starter with this gentleman over here, and Dragon-type Pokemon with this lady. Unfortunately, I have neither one of those, but I think we're pretty darn close to actually having one. I guess I'll go over the Pokemon and see what specific items they have, though with my luck it's going to be Netball and Jizmail. It's always been that. Ooh, Dusk Ball. It's a little different. Actually, no, I might as well buy a couple just in case I do something of importance. Oh, speaking of, I want to go back to the Pokemon Center real quick because I did check the nature of that Jinx I got. You want to know what nature we got? I think this has officially broken our streak of very either good or beneficial natures in terms of Pokemon that we're using and or not using. This particular Jinx is Impish. Impish. We want to know why that's bad for Jinx. It raises defense in exchange for special attack. And it's known for being special. But on the plus side, it is holding an Aspia Berry, which I'll gladly take. So unfortunately, if we were to use this on the team, that would have been automatically a bad benefit to our team, because even though it's good defensive-wise to have that, Jinx ain't known for defense. Just saying. But I don't remember actually what you have in here. Oh, you have clan of trainers who can freely command Dragon-type Pokemon lives in the team Blackthorne. As a result, there are many legends about dragons in this town. As I can see by your Dratini, clearly legendary. So that particular lady is just there to have a nice little conversation in case you need one. This guy remember having a trade sort of thing. Does he or she still do that? Dragonair is cute, but I don't have it. Do you have Dragonair female? If you actually trade her a Dragonair, you get a Dodrio. Like with the previous trades, this is a very good trade in case you do want a fully evolved flying type Pokemon, but unlike the other two traits, both being Bellsprout for Onix and Abra from a Chop, this doesn't really give you any benefits with the final gem. It's just there in case you forget like a flying type Pokemon or you want to have a flying type off the bat. Again, it's a really good trade, but I'm not going to do it because I don't have a Dragonair. You have anything? Oh, you're Yon Mega. It needs to work a little bit harder. Oh, this is for effort values. Or the EVs. If you raise her EVs to the max, she'll give you an effort value ribbon, or an effort ribbon. It's kind of a nice little novelty. And it's kind of nice actually it's in the final area, where you're guaranteed to get a ribbon if you work hard enough. So that's kind of nice. But believe it or not, aside from a few areas that I don't want to touch yet, that is it for this area. Believe it or not, it's pretty short. However, I'm not going to wrap it up here since that would be kind of a wasted potential of a specific, oh right, it's X. Of a town. I was so busy by the cliffs that I got lost of what I was trying to say. Of course. Of absolutely course. So now we can head down here to Route 45. And in here, there's cliffs. Make sure you have a Pokemon with Fly. Although you can actually go down here and you'll be able to counter some other Pokemon here as well. And as you progress down, you'll be able to find trainers as well. Oh, wow! First one I find is a Skarmory. I don't know how rare this is, but dang. I was not expecting a Skarmory of all things. And actually, this would be very good for Vulcan, since it's pretty close to evolving. And I want to evolve it before we take on the gym. So this is a good training spot to do that. In fact, I have Lava Plume with your name on it. But Skarmory, if you're looking for a really nice, bulky, flying-type Pokemon, the Steel-type really benefits it, and it's got some pretty decent defense for what it is. Plus, on top of that, its type combos makes it so it's only weak to Electric and Fire. That's it. It's a really great combo, defensive-wise and offensive-wise, since it can take out a lot of Pokemon with Steel and Flying types. Well, more specifically Flying with Fighting, Bug, and Grass being the big ones, where Steel can only handle Ice and Rock. So, in a ways, it's also kind of offensive, very decently. But if you want to catch one of these, it's a very good defensive Pokemon, and a really nice Flying type in case you forgot one, much like the Dojo beforehand. All the way down here is an Elixir, and you might have noticed something else over here as well. Or at least a little bit earlier. And no, it is not another wild Pokemon. Why couldn't it have been another Skarmory? I don't want to deal with these at all. Please stop. Okay, well, this is for shame. No Skarmory? Nope, it's Graveler. Skarmory's supposed to be rare. I do know you can also get Glygars in here, as well as, I believe, in Heart Gold is Earth Ring. Or I might be thinking of a crystal where it's Donphin, but I definitely know you can get Earth Rings in here. Maybe that's where it is. Alongside a little thing called a Wobbuffet. Unfortunately, we won't be able to see one, but I have caught one just for something else that we'll be doing at a later point. Not gonna say what it is, but I did nickname it. I'm not gonna show you what it is yet, because that's not the focus of this episode. The entire focus of this episode is just to go over specific areas of each of the routes in the city, which I already did. So in this area, you still find your Growlers, you still find your Zubats, your Golbats, and Wobbuffets, which I didn't mention before. Wobbuffet is a really interesting Pokemon because its highest status HP, it has only no moves, aside from if it's bred from a Wino, which would have Encore and Splash, is Safeguard, Destiny Bond, Mirror Coat, and Counter. It's basically like a punching bag that can hurt really bad. If you can predict what your opponent is in terms of its stats, if it's a physical attacker, you can all-out counter and try to knock it out. Same with special attacking and Mirror Coat. I don't think I'm going to find one, but Golbat will be nice, especially the fact that I can actually use it for experience. We'll be into trainers later on as well, so don't worry, don't assume that this is all just the Pokemon, wild Pokemon, and that's it. That's a downside of having Lava Plume instead of using Fire Blast. They can live it, but on the plus side, I don't have to worry about missing. On the downside, though, I might hurt myself in Confusion, which I absolutely did. Great, and it did way too much. Of course it did. Alright. You're gonna not hit yourself. Thank you. And you're gonna Swift. I might keep Swift over to Quick Attack because, even though it would be nice for speed perks, I've been noticing recently that I have not been using Quick Attack at all, aside from Quick Attack on Sephiroth, and that's pretty much about it. With that being said, we're also done here. So now I can choose to go down the ledge, or I can go this way. Of course, I'm going to go both paths, and I should have spared Repel. Especially if it's a Graveler. Good thing I have so many of these Super Repels, it's not even funny. Now, if you choose to go down, you can't go back up. That's the main gimmick of this area. And we did miss a trainer, fortunately, but it did have some rock types. Oh, we missed a trainer there. Son of a gun. Well, this is our first time around. I'll be coming back here a few times just to show you guys everything you can get in here, including a max potion, which is always nice. And trainer! I'm actually really happy to fight one, since I did say I wanted to fight a trainer. Indiscriminately. Nice use of words. Really? The first Fire Blast you use against the Meryl, which would have done a lot of damage despite being weak. You missed twice! You missed twice! That probably would have killed it. Vulcan, do you want to evolve or not? Thank you. Oh nice, your name is Kelly. I have a couple friends named Kelly. No, I don't mean Kelly Clarkson. I wish I was friends with her, but no, I'm not. I just mean in person. Also, of course. Oh, you're actually a wild trainer. I mean, a wild trainer. You're a trainer. Please. Oh, you're a cameraman. Well, not right now. We'll wait until later. Aren't you a shy one? Well, no, it's just I wanna have a full team before we do that. Come over here for a full heal. There's pretty much nothing else in terms of that area right over there. Missed a couple trainers again. I don't want to go over here yet. We'll be coming back there for the rest of those trainers. Might as well pick up this item here, which is a nugget. Kind of a good thing I went left then, or kept going left instead of going right. Because a bunch of items. Please let it be a Skirmery. Of course it's not. Slide down here to get yourself a revive. Thank goodness I thought a wild Pokemon actually triggered as soon as I was about to get that item. I would have been so upset. Like, man, really? We're missing out on a bunch of trainers, but Hiker with rock types. This game really does not want me to evolve this, evolve Vulcans this episode, doesn't it? Of course it doesn't. Or it actually does. Thank you, game. What? Again, it's so close to 36. It's so close, and I'm not even near wild grass. Do I risk it? Do I risk it? I'll risk it. I'll go right. I do need that one experience. Oh, wait a second. Now by doing this, you actually get a berry over here. And you also have an opportunity to fish. Which, I guess I'll take the opportunity to do so, since this particular spot allows you to get a certain dragon type. Actually, 2 certain dragon types. Go ahead and pull out my good rod right now. And we'll see which one we get. Well, this is neither. Okay, I was about to say, if it was neither, I probably would have been upset. But in this area, you can get Poliwag. Maybe I need the upgraded rod in order to get what I'm thinking of. But that could have easily... Or do I need to surf around? I imagine it's one of those two. I'm actually not going to be surfing around right now because I don't want to run into any wild water. Never mind, I actually did. Oh, never mind, Gravelers are actually really easy to beat with 1 Fire Blast. Good to know. And finally, Vulcan is at level 36, which means the final team member to evolve, of course, is the very first one we'd had at the very beginning. What? Vulcan is evolving! Oh, I'm so excited for this. I am so excited for this. Because Vulcan was the key this whole time for the checklist to finally be completed. Let's switch that section around, because when I was making the list earlier, I was thinking the team members that I had in the Heart Gold playthrough, and then just including Yanmega after Umbreon after Nidoking, or after Umbreon, because I thought you'd get Umbreon. Well, I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. I thought you could get Umbreon earlier in Goldenrod City, and then eventually would have been Nidoking and Yanma for some reason. But now that I know you get Umbreon a little bit later than Nidoking, or Eevee, after you get Nidoran Male, at least as far as my team, it feels good to finally have it fully complete. And it will be shown complete a couple times before it's officially gone from the sidebar. It's kind of sad. I actually enjoyed editing that part. I thought it was really fun. But now with that, I saved it a couple. Look at this look at this boy. So good. Really wish he would have evolved a little bit earlier on, but hey. That's what I get for having 6 Pokemon instead of 5 in the previous one. I did save one particular TM. I actually did buy it, but I did save it for this occasion. Focus Blast. yes, it's gonna have 2 moves that can potentially miss. However, I think it's worth it since Vulcan does need coverage for other types. Specifically, rock and, well, mostly rock and perhaps normal in case we don't have any Pokemon that can deal with normal types. But other than that, that's that. The team's complete. I'm actually really happy that it's finally, this whole team has pulled through so much, and it's well worth it. I'll explain my team as I see appropriate, which is not now, but I'll get there eventually. And I believe head down over here, and we're here at Route 46. So that's a shortcut for you to get Route 2, Route 46. However, I'm gonna head back, and we're gonna go the ways we didn't go beforehand, which is a lot of rights. Alright, Spring Repel real quickly so that I don't have any chance of running into any wild Pokemon, since I feel like we're gonna be facing very few trainers than I originally thought we were. But if we were to head straight down here, we had ourselves an Ace Trainer, or are you a Dragon Tamer? One of the two. You are Ace Trainer. Okay, good. I thought I was getting confused there for a second. You haven't pitched yet. Ow, that's not really good actually for Afterburner. You didn't go for Thunder Punch right off the bat? I seriously thought you would have went for Thunder Punch right off the bat, but instead you chose to go for Screech instead? Okay, well, I didn't have much to worry about then. Really? There's that pointless crit you all have come to know and love. And you're almost up to 35 now. I will say, even though I'm not going to end it off anytime soon, in fact, we're far from done with this route, I think, in terms of all the Pokemon, I will actually... I will say I want our team to be at least level 36. Did I go the wrong way? I remember going this way. I do want our Pokemon to at least be level 36 evenly, or some at 35, some at 36. I think I'm honestly giving up at this point on the whole try to balance it out thing, because it doesn't particularly work. So as long as I think I have a couple 36 and on the, well, actually 36 would be the best. Some 35, some 36. I think we should be fine for what's coming up ahead in the next episode. Not to spoil it too much, hopefully. With that, now we actually need to head to the right, because that way... I never fought you, right? No, I didn't. Good. And there we go. Sorry to have parried you like that, but your Pokemon is just a really easy target. No, I'm not gonna give you my phone number, unfortunately. Well, unfortunately for you, fortunately for me, I don't want to deal with any more phone calls than I already have. Let's be real. So, actually, you know what? Yeah, I was gonna say Reynolds should be up front because it's close to 36, but then realized it's probably gonna be the best. So I did go left the last time, right? No, I went right. I think. I could be super wrong on this. This is the part where I usually am so confused as to where I need to go in order to get this. It was right, wasn't it? Right, it was mostly right. It's always been right. Liz, of course. I decided to go on my bike to just make it a little bit easier, because I think if I go on my bike, it's a little bit easier. Yep, totally was. Alright. You fight me, since I don't want to... You're fighting time. Of course, I switch to the wrong Pokemon every time I want to get them experience. Why is it me? Why is it always me? But choke, that's gonna sting. Unless I get a lot of headbutts and get a lot of flinches out of it, which would be nice. Wow, we're up to a good start with that. Keep it going. Keep it going. Nope. Well, it was a fun run while it lasted. At least the good news is you aren't going for anything like Brick Break. You're going for Seismic Toss, which could have been a lot worse, to be honest. Getting one more flinch? Or knock you out completely. Alright. Well, that actually wasn't too bad. I was expecting a lot worse from specifically that fighter, but no, that was actually very nice. Our battle was remarkable. I'd say it could have been better. I honestly say it could have been better. I'm gonna fight you, though. Did I come down here the last time? Or was it to the right? To the left. I don't remember. No, I did not come over here. Cool. Looks like I'm finally getting things right in my once. Things right in my once? What? For once in my life. Jeez. How hard is it in English? Very difficult, apparently. Excuse me? Why? What did I do to you? That's stupid. I'm reviving my faint slave. That's ridiculous. Oh, come on! I just revived this thing! You are such a troll. Please love this. Frick you. Self-destruct with a divide? That's a little broken, don't you think? Guess what? Sephiroth gained no experience in that whatsoever because it got freaking critted by Geodude's self-destruct, and when I revived it, it used self-destruct again. I'm really glad self-destruct got nerfed because holy heck, dealing with that in-game is stupid. It really is. Outside of it, when you're doing battles and you're using it, can be fair. Can be. But in battles by the freaking AI, heck no. Get that shiz out of here. No one likes that at all. Anyways, I believe it's just straight down, right? Oh no, we've been here, crap. Okay, we're gonna keep going left this time, because I believe, wait a second. Is this, oh, wait. Have I heard of a place called Battle Frontiers? Is it huge? Okay, let's see, if I managed going all the way up to the Pokemon League, you might want to try it. Well, not interested in that, I'm interested in trying to figure out. Oh, wait a second, it doesn't matter. You go to the same place. Anyways, you jump down there, you end up here anyways. Well, I should have known that. So I guess this is it in terms of all the trainers here. I thought there'd be a little bit more if I went the opposite way, but that was kind of a really not worthy comeback. Should have just known that to begin with. But so like, wait, there's got to be more to that. But unfortunately, turns out there really wasn't. So that's kind of a shame. But hey, yeah, that's that route for you. But with that being said, that is everything I wanted to do here this episode. I know, full of craziness, full of adventures and whatnot, so, you know, it was fun nonetheless. At least exploring it was. I love always exploring these areas. They bring so much to the table whenever you explore and do all the stuff that you need to, well, not need to do, but just the game wants you to do in terms of getting all the extra stuff that you want or may need. With that being said, though, I think I'm With that being said, though, I think I'm going to wrap it off here. Next time on Pokémon SoulSilver, I'm actually talking a little bit slower this time. We're going to be taking on the Blackthorn Gym, which is already available to us right off the bat. If there's any episodes you missed, whether from the past or from the future, make sure you check them out in the playlist down in the description below, the eye in the top right corner, or the upcoming end slate. With all of that being said though, my name is Blake, also known as The Nerd, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. So until we meet again, do remember to take care. Why did I say that so perfectly that time? And yet I couldn't conclude clearly. Several of you agree with me that sometimes I cannot English. It's nice to know you feel the same way.